Hey, boys and girls, it's Bennett. I'm back with a box of 2024 Big League Baseball. It's another cheap product from Topps. It looks like it's a really fun rip. They have a bunch of different parallels in it that you should be looking for. They're different colored foils that go from uncommon up to legendary, which are the gold foils. They also have legendary through black foils of the parallels. They have autographs, and they call their superfractors foil fractors, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, I figured I'd pop a box open since I've never ripped this and see how it looks. Hope everyone's doing well. Baseball season is in full swing. Yankees are better than people expected. The Dodgers are exactly what people expected. They're playing lights out. Mookie Betts is at the top of that lineup, along with Shohei and Freddie Freeman. They're going to be pretty hard to beat. Let me know who your team is, how they're doing, how you're enjoying the baseball season. It looks like the stock on these cards is sort of, it's kind of cheap, I guess was to be expected based on how cheap this product is. But, you know, you're looking for cool inserts. There's a Junior Caminero, what does that say? Good Vibrations. That's one of the inserts. And then this Josh Jung is like a foil card. And we'll keep going. I'm not sure. I don't think by the box that anything is guaranteed. And again, this box retailed, I think I picked this box up for like $30 or something along those lines. So my hunch is that it's not going to have any kind of, guarantee of anything in there. There's a To the Moon insert. Easy for me to say, Bryce Harper. There's Blake Snell. So there's, by the looks of it, I didn't count it out, but it is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 18 packs, and it's got there's Shohei in a Dodgers uniform, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not sure what this is. It's another parallel. I'll have to take a look. I guess we're looking for things that are numbered. We're looking for different kind of foil. I'm guessing this is the most common foil. Anyway, it's 18 packs. It looks like it is 8 cards per pack. So you can do the math on your own. There's Sal Frelick. The photography is fun. Like I said, if you can hold these in your hand, the stock is very, very kind of light and cheap. There's a Good Vibrations of Adley Rutschman. Here's our next foil. It looks like there's a foil maybe in every pack. Like I said, again, with these being the most common foils, I'll put them all to the side for now. And I can take a look through them when I'm done. So, this is a great rip for kids. If you want to get your kids that are about my kids' age, around 10, if you're looking to get them. This is the first rookie card I've seen of Yamamoto. Put that aside. This might be a good product to let them rip. There's a Max Fried. Wow, it's numbered to 25. There you go. It's a low-numbered Max Fried. So, again, for a cheap product, that's Max Fried, so it's probably not going to be worth a ton. There's a To the Moon by Junior Caminero. And there is a Yoshida, again, with the regular foil. For $30, if you could somehow hit a low-numbered rookie out of one of these, I'm sure they're still going to be worth money. But again, that's not what you're giving your kids cards to open for. That's not the purpose of that. Is Michael Lorenzen. It's fun. They have the mascots. So that's the St. Louis Cardinals Freebird mascot. And it gives you a little background. Freebird is beaked 1 billion heads and counting. It's become the Cardinals mascot in 1979. That's funny. That's cute. There's an Anthony Rizzo. Again, that's the regular foil. Let's say that Max Fried is, even if it's a veteran, let's say that Max Fried is a Shohei or an Acuna or a Judge. They're cool cards, cool to have. You're getting all the rookies in here. You're getting a lot of cards. There's a Good Vibrations of the aforementioned Mookie Betts. And there's a Marcus Stroman foil. Let's keep on keeping on. Trash out of our way. Everything about this product kind of reminds me of, like a lot of the stuff I ripped as a kid in the 80s when it wasn't about, them being collectibles in any way. There's a Julio Rodriguez. What are these called again? These are, not entirely sure what that insert is. Anyway, but it wasn't about, how much is this card going to be worth? It was about collecting a set. These are great for set building, just like Heritage is. There are certain products that are produced by Topps in particular that really have that in mind, which I think is great because it's good to have, kids involved in the hobby. That's really important. There's a Brian Hayes. Hopefully he has a good year. And there's a Francisco Alvarez. O'Neal Cruz is back and healthy. That Pirates team has gotten off to a pretty good start. So, we'll see. They've had like the top draft picks for many years running now. So you would think at some point that team's going to be pretty good. There's an Austin Riley and a Nick Castellanos. The only numbered card we've seen so far has been that Max Fried 25. Again, I don't think you're necessarily guaranteed any numbered cards in the box. I think they're all just randomly inserted. You're certainly not guaranteed an autograph. But again, just like Heritage, which I mentioned before is a cheaper product, it may be that a product like this works the same way where the real one autographs and the on-card autographs that come out of Heritage are really hard to come by. They're hard to find. And if you get them of a big player, they're pretty valuable. And they're very sought after. So it may be something like that. You get a low-numbered auto out of a product like this. Like here's a Ken Griffey Jr. This one's red. I don't know what that connotes. Doesn't look like anything. And there's a Byron Buxton foil. Again, I don't know this product, so I don't know the parallels. I don't know what I'm looking at when I see them. I'm not sure what's with the colors. But that Max Fried, I think, was orange, right? To 25, which would be in line for, let's say, like a product like Bowman. Their 25s are orange. If you're ever opening like Bowman Draft or Bowman Chrome, I seem to have lost Max Fried, but he's in there somewhere. We'll take a look at him later. Okay, let's keep going. There's Diaz, Hendricks, Lowe, Hicks, Gray. And, here's another mascot, right? And there's a Newt Bar. You get one of these per pack. It's a scratch off for the kids. And you enter to win. I guess it's for adults too. You enter and you can get your card in next year's release. So you would have a card in the next year's release, which is pretty cool. Think about that as a kid. If you can get a card in a Topps product. I mean, you think about the influencers in the trade and how excited guys like Jeff Wilson were to get a card, and they're grown men. So, if you were a kid, which is who I guess that was designed for or should be designed for, there is Jeremy Pena and Zach Geloff. All right, we got 4 more packs to go. Come on, let's see if we can hit another numbered card or maybe an auto, get super lucky and hit an auto. That would be cool, right? I don't see anything in this pack, but let's see. Andrew Benintendi, Nick Gonzalez, Zach Wheeler. There's another mascot. That's the Atlanta Braves mascot. And there's Adolis Garcia. What do you think the Rangers are going to be like this year? Do you think the Rangers can reproduce that kind of productivity at the plate? Do you think they can pitch well enough to get back to the World Series? I don't know. History would say no when it comes to a team like the Rangers and a team like the Rangers to put together. Okay, here was one in the middle of the pack. It's Jose Ramirez. It's a red foil. And these are the red foils. It says, this was on the levels of rarity. It's not actually numbered. So I'm starting to understand. So they have the different colored foils, which seem to appear toward the middle of the pack rather than at the back. So I think if it's a common foil, which every pack has one of, it's in the back of the pack. If it's a rarer foil, up to the legendary, which I think was gold, it'll be somewhere in the middle of the pack, flipped around, to let you know it's a short print and to take a look at it. And then there's a whole other series of cards like that numbered Freed that we got that are numbered cards where you can get all the way up to their foil factors, like or logo factors, or whatever they call their one-on-ones. It's Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt, he's off to a great start this season, as is that guy, Mike Trout. There's Mason Wynn, Evan Carter. There's a Nolan Arenado to the moon, and Dansby Swanson. I'm getting how they put this product together. I guess it makes sense. You know, again, really kid-friendly, really affordable. This is a great thing to get for kids, for a birthday party, for anything like that. You know, I think I like it. I like it. I like it for what it is. It's not pretending to be anything else. There's a Will Smith. Okay, so now the blue is a different level of rarity than was the red. I don't think any of them are the top rarity. There's a Ronald Acuna Jr. And we end with William Contreras, who's also off to a pretty hot start this year, as are the Brewers. Anyway, that is it for 2024 Big League Baseball. It's a Topps product, which is, again, all I will pretty much be ripping from here on out, as I have learned my lesson fully with Panini, and I am pretty much done. I am going to have some foil packs coming from them, which I will open. But, oh, there's the Max Fried. So there was numbered to 25. Oh, so it's not orange. I completely made that up. And, you know, occasionally people will send me some things, or I'll get my hands on some stuff that I'm not paying for from Panini. But outside of that, it will be Top products and Topps products only. Topps and Fanatics. Until or unless Panini really changes the way they do business, but I don't see that happening. Anyway, that's it for this one. Thanks for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, let me know how you're doing, and I will catch you next time.